You've probably felt that fear before, walking along, wondering if someone's following you.
I know I have. Tonight, how to protect yourself if you come under attack. Trang Phambui keeping you safe with a lesson that just could save your life.
Self-defense, it can boost your self-discipline, confidence, and your health. The lessons can also get you out of a dangerous situation. I wanted to learn some simple techniques, so I stopped by a place that specializes in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It can happen in broad daylight. An attacker strikes out of nowhere. It's a scenario that can turn you into a terrified, helpless victim.
I'm going to come in and I'm going to grab, but don't put your leg lace. Watch.
Jim Fiore's passion is to help people like me learn to fight back. Fiore teaches self-defense based on Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Come in, break down.
He's the owner of American Martial Art Academy in D'Iberville. One of his newest students, Simona Parentoni.
My husband, he's in the military, so oftentimes it's just me and my son, and I have to make sure that I am, in charge. And as a woman who's very thin, doesn't seem very intimidating, I could be an easy target.
An attacker comes in, they push, the woman goes to the ground.
Here, Parentoni is learning how to use her legs to ward off a potential sexual assault.
I can't hit her. I can't choke her because she's using her legs to push me away. She can also use her legs to pull me in and to get an overhook, underhook, and just keep nice and tight. And this whole time she can just shout and scream.
And if the attacker manages to get his hands around her throat,
she's going to put one foot on the hip, turned over, yep, and then just breaks the arm.
I am not athletic. I am not, I never thought I'd be doing this, but it's very simple and very easy to get somebody off of you when they are 80, 100 pounds heavier.
Even if a petite person is grabbed from behind, here's how she can fend off her assailant.
We call leg lace or hook the back of the leg. When this happens, this is going to prevent the attacker from lifting you up.
5-year-old Nico Parentoni demonstrates how the same method can be used if a child encounters an abductor.
So now when he wraps both legs around, this basically stops me from lifting him up. It's not as easy. So this creates a weight.
These techniques can be applied in the real world regardless of your age, size, or gender.
I like to run at night, and a couple people have just kind of wrong area, wrong time, and I definitely had to use my jiu-jitsu, and it's the best self-defense you can get. We live in a really crazy world, and you should just be ready for anything.
On your toes, hands are up, and just say, "Sir, ma'am, don't come any closer."
Sir, don't come any closer. Fiore says if you face a threatening situation, first, keep a defensive posture and create space.
The distance of your leg is the distance that you're not going to allow somebody to come in.
If he comes any closer, raise your hands and elbows to block your face and neck.
Because now I can't punch you, I can't grab you, so now you're protecting. And so if I come in, now you just take your hands and you push me away.
Fiore stresses that these moves can only work if you continue to train. His key words: repeat, retention, recall.
Because the first time somebody puts their hands around your neck, you're like, oh my God, So the more time that somebody puts it, your hands around your neck, not saying that's going to be comfortable, but over time, you're going to feel more relaxed because you know how to respond to it.
More importantly, you can gain more confidence so you don't have to walk in fear. There are various forms of self-defense techniques, and Fiore says the situation changes if it involves blind attacks, weapons, and more than one attacker. His advice: know your environment and find escape points. Dress smart and wear low platform shoes for more stability, and let your friends and family know where you're always going.
Some great tips there for sure.
Yes, it is. Can definitely come in handy when your life is on the line.
And you really have to practice that every day to really get good at it.